Hey guys, it's Bearded Mania. Today we're going to be rebuilding the Pittsburgh Steelers. First, we're going to start by looking at the team, just see what things we need to improve on, what our weaknesses are, and where our strengths are. Our offensive line needs a little bit of help. There's a couple people in free agency I think I'm going to pick up to help this offensive line. We need to start looking at a quarterback. In real life, I think that Dwayne Haskins is the answer, but he's only a 63 overall here in Madden. So with this being a rebuild and us not playing the games, he's hard to develop. He's pretty good if you play with him. It's pretty easy for him to develop, but not in these rebuilds. It's not that not that easy. I did go ahead and trade for Joe Schobert. We did give up a 6th-round pick for him. So I went ahead and did that off screen. I think he adds tremendous value to this team beside Devin Bush. I mean, this linebacking core is absolutely insane. It's definitely got to be one of the best linebacking cores in the league. We could look for corner help. I might do that in the draft. I don't think there's very many Madden good ones, if that makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of people I would love to sign. I'm pretty sure Richard Sherman is still a free agent, and I think he would be very good on this team in real life, but he is super old in Madden, so he won't develop. He's just going to digress. We're going to go ahead and sign those free agents and make some moves before we get going. The first person we are going to sign is going to be Mitchell Schwartz. I'm going to move him to left tackle. He is a scheme fit, if I can hit the right button. He's very good. He's 91 overall, obviously. And we're going to re-sign David DeCastro, and I'm going to move Trey Turner to right tackle. Might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he played a little bit of right tackle for the Chargers. I don't think there's anybody else we're going to sign here. I could sign Garyon Conley. He is kind of young. He's 78 overall, but I feel like we could get more help in the draft. Maybe get a dev trait cornerback, so that'll be nice. So let me go ahead and move those players, switch some positions around. I have been loving Madden 22. Some of the features are already better than Madden 21. I know most people say, oh, it's the same game every year, but they really did a good job at changing things up this year. I cannot wait for that update in September. I think that is not the person I want to click on. I think it is going to be a lot better when it comes to the scouting. It's much easier than it's not going to be much easier. It's much easier now, but it's a lot more in depth when it comes to scouting, and it's really neat how they're going to do it. I'm pretty stoked for it. I think that's coming towards the end of September, so that's when we'll end up starting our franchise mode. I think that is the only other move we are going to make. Let me look at this team real quick. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do anything right now. We're going to go ahead and just sim to the midseason mark, see where we're at. I'm hoping we are sitting in a good spot to maybe make the playoffs. This team is always up in the air in Madden. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're iffy. Yeah, it's just depends on how the team's looking. 4-2, I will take that. That is a lot better than I thought we were going to be honest. I was doing just playing the other day, and we were 0-6 at this point, or 0-8 at this point, and definitely didn't make playoffs. I think we finished like I don't even know. I think we had 4 wins maybe, and it was rough time, real rough. We'll just go ahead and upgrade all these players, see who we need to re-sign. I know T.J. Watt needs a contract. That's going to be a big one. I have heard rumors, though, that numbers have been set. It's just a matter of signing, and it will make him the highest paid defensive player in the league, which I think he deserves it, but I'm kind of biased because I'm a Steelers fan, but that's just me. So let me know in the comments if you think he deserves to be the highest rated defensive player in the league. I've heard a lot of people tell me that it should definitely be Aaron Donald, which I think he is right now. But like I said, maybe I'm just biased because I'm a Steelers fan. We're going to see if Ebron will take a 2-year deal. I'm going to give him a little bit of extra. If he doesn't take this, we're not going to re-sign him because we can always move a better bonus. We'll see at the end of the year. We can always move Jalen Samuels to tight end. He played a little bit of tight end in college, and I guess the Steelers were actually going to take him as tight end, and they liked what they saw, so they wanted to take him and put him at running back, and he had a couple good years there, but I don't even know if he's going to make the team this year, to be honest. He hasn't looked that great in preseason. I know some packages are built around him, but like I said, he has not looked that good at all, and I really don't think he's going to make the team. But in Madden, he is a very good tight end. I don't know if many people know that moving him there is pretty good. We are going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs and see where we're at. I hate that that keeps popping up, but I guess that's what you get when you pre-order it, huh? We'll see if we end up making them, hopefully. We started off really well, so we'll see. Oh no, we finished 7-9 or 7-10. I forgot they added that extra week. I do not think that we made them. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade our players, and then we will check. We're gonna go look at the schedule and the stats and see what happened. What? Yeah, we did not make the playoffs. Man, we started off so well. Let's go look at the schedule. Wow. We had 4 straight losses there at the end. We only won 3 games after the bye week. Man. And some of these games should have been winnable. We definitely should have beat the Chargers there. The Titans was a toss-up. Yeah, wow. I cannot believe that. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and go to the off season and get things going from there. We'll send to the Super Bowl, see if we got any dev trait increases. Let's look at the lineup. That's not a good sign to see that the Ravens are in the Super Bowl. You never want somebody in your conference to make it. Does not look like we got any on offense. But Najee Harris is a superstar dev trait, so that's pretty cool. I do think that he is going to be... Ooh, we got one on defense. And Cameron Hayward. I'll take it. One is better than none, I suppose. I do think that Najee Harris is going to be one of the best running backs Steelers have. I know that's crazy to say that already because it's only preseason, but if you see what he's done with the short amount of touches he's gotten in the preseason, I think that imagine what he's going to be able to do when he gets more. Oh, some of these quarterbacks look good. Maybe we will. We have the 14th pick, so hopefully one of them falls to us. I am going to turn off scouting from here on out. Let me waste some of these points. I think that the good quarterbacks are probably already taken. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and stop there, and I'll just go ahead and right before next season I will make sure to turn scouting off. We'll just go ahead and advance to next week, advance to the off season. We'll check the recap. Mahomes ended up winning MVP. Urban Meyer was Coach of the Year. Mahomes won Offensive Player of the Year. Khalil Mack was Defensive Player of the Year. Trevor Lawrence was Rookie of the Year. And Zaven Collins was Defensive Rookie of the Year. And Hollywood Brown ended up winning Super Bowl MVP. We will go ahead and go back. Maybe my controller wants to work. All right, we will go ahead and advance week again, re-sign our players. Let's see who all needs re-signed. He did digress a lot. If he takes a 1-year deal, I will re-sign him for pretty cheap. If he won't take this, I will just re-sign him in free agency and see if I can get him for even cheaper. Okay, yeah, we'll just re-sign him in free agency. Bump this up a little bit. See if he'll re-sign. Okay, we got Ebron back. We'll give Joe Hayden a 1-year deal if he takes this. Okay, we'll either find another corner in the draft or re-sign him for a lot cheaper in free agency. Not going to bring Big Ben back. I actually think he's going to retire after this year. We won't bring Balaj back. No. I will bring Haskins back in case a quarterback doesn't land to us. We will use him next year. If we get one of those quarterbacks, great. If not, then I guess we're using Haskins. If Schwartz will come back for 1 year, we'll see if we can decrease this a little bit. Maybe he'll come back for this. That's another one I'll just grab in free agency. We'll grab DeCastro. I don't think that's, well, maybe not. We'll see who else is in free agency. I'm not going to go ahead and sign anybody. We will, like I said, go ahead and see what else is there. We'll advance the week. I am surprised that no one has signed David DeCastro. I know he was hurt a lot last year, but he was one of our best offensive linemen. I did not mean to hit that. Sorry, my controller keeps acting up. I don't know why it's doing that. Devontae Adams. I'm not going to go for him, only because he is 29, and we have a decent wide receiver core. I mean, they would make it a lot better, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that we need them right now. I think Claypool and Deontay Johnson are going to develop, and then if you put Juju in the slot, he's a monster in the slot, and that's probably what we'll end up doing next season, is putting him in the slot, see if maybe that helps a little bit. Let's see if he'll take 1383. Oh, I didn't realize he had offers. Okay, let's pull ours back. Let's go ahead and get CJ Jackson first. We do need corner help, especially losing Hayden. Should be enough. All right. We'll see if we can get Schwartz. We'll bump this up a little bit. Hopefully that's enough. All right, that puts us in first. We will try to bring DeCastro back. I don't think there's anybody else. Well, yeah, we will try and bring Ingram back just for 1 year maybe. See if we can get him. That's pretty low. He might not take that, but we'll find out. I think that is all we are going to go for right now. I don't see anybody else. I would go for Njoku, but I think Pat Freiermuth is going to be pretty good, so I don't think we need a tight end right now. Beanie Snell is all right, so we don't really need a running back. I could sign Ben Jones for 1 year. Might not be a bad idea. If we can get him for cheap, we'll take Ben Jones, and we might not even be able to. Let's see if we can increase the years. We'll give him 5 years, and then I guess we won't. Okay, yeah, we're not going to be able to get him. Hopefully Kendrick Green just develops. I don't think we have the money to sign anybody else, so we'll just go ahead and simulate to the draft, or to next week, see who we got, and then to the draft. I don't think we have a 5th-year option this year. We did end up getting, I think, everybody. I don't think we... No, we are still waiting on Melvin Ingram. Oops. Let's go look at that, see if he's got any offers, see if we can. He does not. I will increase it a little bit just to try and get him back. See if we'll give him $1 million. What? Okay, well, hopefully he comes back for that. If not, we do have Alex Highsmith. He's not a bad player. We'll go ahead and advance week. We still did not get him. Wow. All right. still doesn't have any other offers. I could probably give him a 2-year, see if he'll take this. I've never seen it say 0 total, so I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Hopefully he takes it. If not, like I said, we have Alex Highsmith, so I think we'll be all right. We'll go next week, see if we get him. I don't think we will. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got him. That's fine. Like I said, we've got Alex Highsmith. He's all right, so we'll go ahead and go to the draft. We've got pick 14. Hopefully one of these quarterbacks can stay on the board till we get there. We'll go pick by pick until ours, just to see if one of them is there. I guess not. It's not showing right now. I don't know why. They did end up taking quarterback. Let's see. He's a late first rounder. Okay. So I think we are going to go with Greg Culver if he's there. If not, I think we're going to go cornerback. Take one of these guys. I think Timmy Marshall here looks pretty good. So that might even be our pick if he falls to us. There, it's showing now. We're good. So we'll go to next pick. Like I said, we'll go pick by pick. All right, yeah, there went our other quarterback. So hopefully that corner will be on the board when we get there. We're just going to go ahead and simulate to our pick. See who's there. Let's make this selection. Oh no, I don't think that corner's there. He is not. Whoops. That is not what I'm trying to do. I cannot get this to go where I want. He was not there. We will take Dwayne Lowry. Hopefully works out for us. 73 is pretty good. I wish that the dev trait was hidden, but I'll take normal for now. Let's just go ahead and advance to the next pick. I think we're gonna go might go offensive line here, just because we do need offensive line help. But I also know that the Madden generated offensive lines are terrible, so maybe we won't. Let me look at the board. This tackle doesn't look too bad, neither one of these guys. These guards are all right. None of these centers look that great. The right guards don't look that good. Let's see what else. We're just going to go defensive tackle here. Maybe find Tyson Alualu's replacement. Hidden. Okay, I'll take it. That was a little bit of a reach, but I got a hidden dev trait, so I'm not going to complain about it. Hopefully it's Superstar or X Factor. That'd be nice. We can go ahead and go to the next pick. I think we will go offensive line here just to get a little bit of extra help. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this guy. It's probably not going to be that great of a pick. Oh, hidden. Wow. All right. I'll take it. You don't typically get hidden dev traits from offensive linemen, especially late in the draft like that. So I can't complain about that one. This next pick will probably be the last pick, and then I'm just going to simulate it because we don't have any picks till the 7th round because we traded for Joe Schobert. That's how it is in real life. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 sevens. This wide receiver looks like he might be alright. We'll add him. Never hurts to have good wide receivers. Wish that was hidden, but I'll take it. He's got a decent overall. We are just going to sim to the end of the draft, and we'll see what they pick up for us. There have been some times, though, that simulating picks works out for the best. I've gotten a couple hidden dev traits for with simulating picks, so it works out sometimes. Most of the time it doesn't, but you never know. I've got a 67 overall wide receiver. It's not too bad. And 62, well, I guess 64 overall corner. He's pretty quick, though, so maybe we'll put him as our slot cornerback and see where he's at. I don't know, his zone coverage is pretty bad. Could definitely be a lot higher. We'll see how he develops. Maybe we will put him in the slot, like I said, as our nickel corner. We are just going to go ahead and I'll sim to next week, and then we'll go ahead and advance to midseason, see where we're at. This Hall of Fame induction is pretty neat. If you guys get the game, I suggest watching it at least once. It's pretty neat feature that they added. Like I said, it's really awesome. I would definitely watch it if you get the game. We'll go ahead and sim to mid-season, see where we're at. Let me know if there is anybody in the rebuilds you guys want me to trade for, or things you guys want me to do in my next rebuild. If you want me to play a couple games or a game or two, let me know. I probably will play a couple series if we make it to the playoffs. It's always fun to play Madden, You can never go wrong playing. So let me know, like I said, if there's any trades you want me to make, any games you want me to play. Wow, we are 2-5. Okay. Let's look at the team and see if there is anybody we can trade for to improve this team. I'm not opposed to giving up my first round pick if it means getting somebody very helpful. I think that our issue is probably quarterback, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I think we're going to try and trade for a quarterback. None of these rookies have their dev traits revealed yet. Awesome. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can make a trade. Well, let's check free agency first, see if there is anybody there for quarterbacks. Well, we could bring Big Ben back. Andy Dalton's kind of old. I'm going to try and make a couple trades, and if we can't get any done, we will either sign Big Ben or we could pick up playoff Foles. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We definitely have to get an upgrade, though, at quarterback. I don't even want to look at the stats. I don't think it's going to be very good, if we're going to be honest. Let's see who we can try and pick up. We could probably try and get Justin Fields. I feel like we're going to have to give up a lot, but maybe we will try and get it done. They need a left end, so let's see if we can. I'll give them a first, a second, and we'll see if they'll take Chris Wormley. Oh, okay. So I probably did give up too much, but for Justin Fields, I can't complain. I mean, in my opinion, I think he's going to be the best quarterback coming out of the draft. I think he's going to be better than Trevor Lawrence, so I'll take it. Let's see if anybody needs re-signed, and if Justin Fields can take us to the promised land. We are definitely going to bring back Minkah Fitzpatrick. I think him and TJ Watt are the anchors of this defense, and I think we're going to get TJ Watt signed this year and Minkah next year, and this defense is going to look solid for the next couple years, especially with Stephon Tuitt playing the way he has been and Hayward playing the way he has been. If we can get a decent corner in this upcoming draft or even pick one up in free agency, I definitely think that this defense is going to be good for years to come. We will go ahead and re-sign Johnson. I do think he is going to end up being the number 2 this year. I think Claypool's going to step up and be the number 1. He showed flashes of it last year. He is just a big-bodied receiver that can go up and, I'm not going to say catch anything, but pretty much catch anything. I definitely think picking him up, I wasn't too fond of it at first because I didn't really know much about him, to be honest, but I didn't think we needed a wide receiver. But I'm glad now that we picked him up. We're definitely going to pick up Devin Bush. He is another key to this defense. Not so much now that we have Joe Schobert as much as he was, but both of them together is definitely, like I said, one of the best linebacking cores in the league. I don't think we need to sign anybody else. Maybe we'll grab Cam Sutton at week 9. We'll see what Alawalu digresses to, but other than that, we'll see what that dev trade is for that left tackle. If it's superstar, we're just going to let Mitchell Schwartz go. If not, we'll re-sign him at the end of the year. Let's see if Justin Fields can turn this team around. Hopefully. It's hard to come back from 2-5, but I've seen it done before. I am a big Ohio State fan, so picking up Justin Fields was something I was hoping we were going to trade up and get him. I was hoping the Steelers were going to, but we would have had to give up way too much to get him. Wow. We ended up finishing 9-8, so maybe quarterback was the issue. Did we make the playoffs? We did not. Oh, we did. Okay. Wow. I did not see that. I was expecting to be the 7th seed, but let's see how Justin Fields finished the season. I was not expecting to make them, to be honest, even with Justin Fields coming in, but hopefully we can make a run at the Super Bowl. Let's see if Fields has... Oh, he's got 2 upgrade points. Okay. We will give him Scrambler as 1. and he looks so good in black and yellow. I definitely wish that the Steelers would have taken him. Like I said, they would have had to give up too much, but I think a guy like Justin Fields would have been worth it, in my opinion. We'll just go ahead and upgrade everybody else. I do want to go check the stats, see how Justin Fields ended the year. Okay. He had 16 interceptions. That's a little high. But he had 4,100 yards. We'll say 42. 33 touchdowns. That's pretty good. Haskins didn't look like he was starting off too bad, but we just weren't winning games. So we had to, bring in Justin Fields. Let's see how he finished. So he ended up finishing with 37 touchdowns. That's pretty good. 4 rushing touchdowns from a quarterback. I'll take that. He had 113 yards there, but Najee finished with 1,316 rushing touchdowns. Wow. That's crazy. We didn't have any 1,000-yard receivers, but I think had we traded for Justin Fields at the beginning of the year, we probably would have. But hey, I mean, we did what we had to do. Juju was 859.3. Claypool had 6. Okay, I guess we're going to the Texans now. Awesome. Claypool had 6. Deontay Johnson had 5. Ebron had 3. Najee Harris had 6 receiving touchdowns on top of his 16 rushing. I think he could probably be up there for MVP, to be honest. Let's see how bad our offensive line was. It's not terrible. Could be better. Let's look at the defense. Alawalu had 17 tackles for loss with 2 sacks. Wow. Our sacks were terrible this year. Our highest was 6.5. Our rookie coming in with interceptions, Terrell Edmonds. That's a surprise there because he's not somebody that you see often with a lot of interceptions. Schobert with 1, Sutton with 1, J.C. Jackson with 1, and Minkah Fitzpatrick with 1. We definitely need to improve the sacks on this team. I don't know if I need to change the playbook or what, but typically the Steelers' defensive playbook is pretty good. I don't know if they just didn't have great year or what, but we'll give it one more shot. I'm going to advance the week, see if we can beat the Colts. Wow, we did. Okay. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and advance another week, see if we can beat Miami. 8-9 Miami. We are in the AFC. Wow. Conference championship. I definitely was not expecting to be there. Is Justin Fields the answer in the sim? Guess we'll find out. For not having a defensive trait, that cornerback is playing lights out. I am so glad we picked him up. Let's look at this team meeting. This is a neat little feature that Madden also added. They will do little cutscenes throughout the whole thing. It's definitely much needed. 2K does a lot of this, and it makes the game so much better. All right, fellas, as I'm sure you all are aware, the forecast is calling. Okay, I cannot read quick, apparently. It says that the Chiefs are a dangerous team even in regular circumstances. Players for both teams have trouble accelerating, changing directions, and reaching their normal top speed. Well, our game day goal is to beat the Chiefs. It's going to be tough, but if Justin Fields keeps playing the way he's playing, hopefully We'll see what they say at the press conference here. Hopefully Justin Fields can take us to a Super Bowl. Coach, you're up against the Chiefs this week, and they've been playing great football lately. Can you end their winning streak? We'll be confident about it. I feel pretty good. They've looked unbeatable the last few weeks, but we have a locker room full of guys ready to step up to the challenge. The Chiefs are playing well, and all players will have a 10-yard or 10-plus break tackle, play records. Wow, I cannot speak. Play recognition and tackle for this game. The vote of confidence as your team fired up for this week's game. All players will have 10-plus break tackle, play recognition, and tackle. Snap the streak, beat the Chiefs to steal their momentum. This game will put us in the playoffs, or put us in the Super Bowl. So we're just going to go ahead and simulate to the Super Bowl, and hopefully we make it. I'm not really worried about the Pro Bowl, to be honest. I don't think we made it. I think we lost. We did, 17-14. But hey, to make it from 2-5 to the AFC championship game, I'll take it. And Chiefs are super hard team to beat. So hopefully we can come back next year and do it again. I think Justin Fields will definitely, he already improved this team. So we'll just go ahead and advance to the offseason and sign who we need to re-sign. I lied. That's next week. We'll do the season recap. Chiefs ended up winning it again. Patrick Mahomes ended up winning MVP. We will go back and look at that. I would like to see if Justin Fields was up there at all. It's under awards. I can't read. I am shocked that Fields was not up there. But Najee Harris was at 8. But, I guess if you only had to pick one, Najee did have a phenomenal year. Let's see who Coach of the Year was. Let's see if we were up there. I did not think we would be. Najee Harris at 5. Defensive Player. I don't think we're going to have anybody up here. Offensive Rookies. So our guy came in at number 2. We'll just check best quarterback, see if Fields is at 9. I'm surprised he wasn't on the MVP list, but he did throw 16 interceptions, so that's probably why he wasn't up there. Happens, though. We will go ahead and advance the week, sign some players, and go to the offseason. I don't even know who that is. We will, if he'll take a 1 year, yeah, I'll give him that. Okay, maybe I won't. We'll check the depth trait of that tackle. We might be able to pick up another kicker. I want to bring Sutton back. We'll give him a 3 year. Or we won't. Okay. None of these guys want to play. We'll bring Beanie Snell back. I think he's a good backup. I don't think he's ever going to start anywhere. We'll bring Justin Lane back. Alright. I think that's going to be it. We'll see if we can get... Maybe we'll bring Derek Waugh back. He's not asking for too much. At least on a 1 year. Okay. Let me see what Sutton's franchise tag would be. Yeah, I can get him for cheaper than that, so we're not going to waste that on him. We'll just advance a week and see if we can get him for cheaper in the off season. All right. Ooh, Tyreek Hill. Okay. I did not check what the dev trait of the superstar. Well, I could get Quentin Nelson and move him to left tackle. I think that's what we might do. Let me look at some other people. We don't need a quarterback. We do need a kicker. We'll just go ahead and re-sign, or not re-sign. We'll just sign Josh Lambo. The nice part about kickers is their age doesn't really matter unless they retire. They don't. Their dev traits don't decrease very much. We'll take Sean Murphy Bunting. Hopefully that'll be enough to get him. Okay, yeah, we're way over the Chiefs there. I don't think we really need much else. We don't need quarterback now. We could. Let me get Nelson. I think we might sign Tyreek Hill and maybe trade him for a first since we don't have a first-round pick anymore. And we'll increase that a little bit more. See if we can get him there. Should help out. We could probably do the same with Mitchell Schwartz, but with him being 34, his trade value might not be super great. I think if we can get Hill, that is what we're going to do, is trade him away. Or maybe we can trade Johnson away and keep Tyreek Hill. Because Johnson is, that we're not going to have enough. Okay, let's see if we decrease this a little bit. We'll decrease this. Hopefully this is enough to get him. I don't think that's going to be enough. We'll give it a try. I mean, worst that happens is he says no. We don't have him on the team now anyway, so it's not a big loss to us. Let's advance the week. We did not get Tyreek Hill. I didn't think we would. Let's see how much. We still have 10 mil. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody else we can pick up. Maybe trade away. Zadarius Smith might not be bad. We can move him to right outside linebacker. We do have Alex Highsmith, though, so we don't really necessarily need him. Don't think there's anybody that's really standing out, if I'm going to be honest. We don't need corner. We got Murphy Bunting. Wow. Ooh, I forgot about Sutton. He could be... We'll just let him walk. We drafted that guy in the first round. Ooh. We're going to pick up this fullback. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Yanovich, maybe? I think the J is silent. Yanovich. I think that I did not check if he had any offers. He does not. Okay, so I think that's what we're just gonna go from there. See if we can pick these guys up. See if we have any fifth-year options. Maybe. I don't know why my controller keeps doing this. I think I need a new one. Alright, we got the fullback, so maybe we can trade Derek Watt or cut him if we need to save some space. We'll go ahead and advance to the draft. I will have to move yeah, why can I not think of his name? Nelson over to left tackle before the season starts. What am I doing? I don't even know what pick we have. I did not scout any of these guys. I just realized that. I forgot to change that over. We will look at, I think, right outside linebacker is going to be our biggest need. I don't think we need corners. We took that defensive tackle last year. I suppose we could probably take another just as a backup. Look at this guy. What pick do we have? We have 29. So none of these guys are probably going to be there. We'll look at some of these quarterbacks just to see. We don't really need one. We could use a backup, though. Maybe we can get somebody who can trade for a pick next year. Oh, I forgot that we don't have a first or a second pick. So we're just going to go ahead and advance to the third round. I think Justin Fields was worth it. I mean, he led us to an AFC championship, so, or to the game at least. He didn't lead us to the championship. But some people would probably disagree with me, but it's my game, so I'm doing the rebuild. We'll take this right outside linebacker. Okay. Yeah, that's probably a big reach, but it is what it is, I suppose. He probably wasn't going to start over Alex Highsmith anyway, so. Speaking of, I don't know if you guys have watched very many preseason games, but that dude is playing lights out this preseason. I did not expect him to take the jump like he has been. We're going to take Ty Keaton here. That's a decent backup, I suppose. Since I didn't scout him, I'm just going to go ahead and skip to the end of the draft. I did not mean to click next round. I'm just going to go ahead and go to the end of the draft. I don't really know anybody that I am going to take. I didn't scout any of the players. So we're just going to go ahead and get on with the season. This will probably end up being the last season for this video. I will advance the week. Let's go ahead. Oh, before I do that, I need to move Quentin Nelson to left tackle. Awesome. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna have to reload this. Sorry about this. Yeah, I don't know why this is not. Let me see if I need to sign back into EA. I hit the wrong button. Okay, it should load now. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. My Wi-Fi just cut out for a second. So we're just going to go ahead and sim to the mid-season mark, see where we're at. Actually, I forgot to move Quentin Nelson over, so we're going to go ahead and cancel this. And we will move Quentin Nelson over before the regular season starts. Well, at least for week 1. But hey, we started 0-1, so that's cool. I think it's because our left tackle is not very good. He is a superstar dev, or he is a star dev. But Quentin Nelson is a lot better, so we're going to end up moving him to left tackle. I forgot to do that. Let's go ahead and do that now. He used to be so easy to trade for in Madden 21. I think it was 20 and 21, but they ended up patching it to where he wasn't. But you could literally give up like a 6th or 7th rounder for him, and it was crazy how well he would perform, or how easy you could get him. We will advance to midseason. Hopefully that was not a sign of how our season's going to go. We are 4-3. We could definitely start worse. We're actually on top of the division right now, so we will go ahead and upgrade all these players. See who needs re-signed. Before I forget about it, I'm going to go ahead and turn off scout college players, so it should scout them from here on out. I forgot to do that earlier. That was my fault. I just didn't want to forget about it. So we will go ahead and see who needs re-signed. Definitely want to bring Claypool back. Oh, we've only got 15 mil. All right. Well, hopefully we don't need a lot of people. We can let Dotson go. I will end up finding let's see if we can get him. Yeah, we'll sign him to a 2-year. Definitely want to bring Highsmith back. I don't think we're going to be able to bring anybody else after this back, so hopefully... Okay, we're good. We got Dotson and Highsmith and Claypool. I am going to let Ebron walk just because he's 30, and he's going to digress from here. And we've got Pat Fralamuth behind him, so I think we'll be alright at tight end, and it's, like I said, the last season, so I don't know why this keeps popping up. I have injuries off. If you look at the stats, they play the games, so I don't know why it keeps saying that. I'm not sure. We're just going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs and see if we make them. Hopefully this is the year Justin Fields can lead us to a Super Bowl. Let's see how we finish. We finished 10-7. We did end up making the playoffs, so that's pretty nice. We'll go ahead and upgrade our players here. Before we play this, we're going to see if any... I don't think we had any dev tree increases, so Never mind. We're just going to go ahead and advance a week. I said playing in Blizzard. I'm pretty sure we were playing. We lost. Awesome. But I'm pretty sure we played the Chiefs in a Blizzard last year too. So that's pretty funny. We will go ahead and upgrade players here. Another cool feature, I'll go ahead and show you guys since I have the, I don't know why it popped up, but you can fire your offensive and defensive coordinators. If you play as an owner, you can fire the head coach as well, but I am playing as the head coach, so I can't fire myself. But, yeah, it's pretty neat. You can hire and fire offensive coordinators if you don't like how they're playing. But, I mean, we made the playoffs 2 years in a row, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. We will just go ahead and send them to the Super Bowl. We'll check the stats and everything for the season when we get there. Let's view yearly awards. The Ravens made the Super Bowl for, pretty sure, the second time in 3 years. No Steelers. Alvin Kamara. It's not often you see a running back win it. Wow. Urban Meyer won Coach of the Year. I do think he is going to turn the Jaguars around. I think he should have taken Justin Fields, like I said. I do think that Trevor Lawrence is going to be good, but I think that Justin Fields is going to be better. But he got the guy he wanted, so hopefully they play well, and Justin Fields can hopefully take him to a Super Bowl if they get the right pieces around him. Or I said Justin Fields, I meant Trevor Lawrence. But I mean, I definitely think that either him or Justin should have been the number one overall pick. I don't think they went with the wrong choice if that's who they wanted, but we'll see how it pans out for them, I suppose. Let's go look at the stats. So he digressed a little bit. He didn't have a terrible year, playing behind an offensive line that definitely digressed as well. I would say that 27 passing touchdowns and almost 4,000 yards is pretty good. We'll see how many rushing yards he got as well. He didn't have any rushing touchdowns, but he had almost 200 rushing yards as well. So he didn't do as much scoring as he did, but he still had a decent year. Juju had 1,106. Claypool had 866 and 5. Ebron had 5. Johnson had 5. Najee Harris, again, is one of the top scorers on this team. He ended up having 14 total touchdowns. That was a step back from last year, but again, that offensive line wasn't as built as the other one, I would say. And Trey Turner gave up 13 sacks. That doesn't help. Quentin gave up 9. Dotson 8. Kendrick Green went from giving up 11 to 5, so that's an improvement. That's pretty good. Let's see how this defense did. Hopefully it was a step up. Let's check the sacks. No, not really. Man, I don't think the Steelers' playbook for defense is as good as it's been in the past. Minka stepping up, that's pretty good. 3 interceptions there. J.C. Jackson had 3. Bunting had 2. And a bunch of 1s. We'll go ahead and advance the week. See who ends up winning the Super Bowl. Before that, actually, we will check if we had any dev-ups, but I don't think I don't think anybody played enough. Justin Fields was superstar. Doesn't look like anybody on offense did. I think J.C. Jackson went up. I think that's it. Let's look. Yeah, J.C. Jackson went up. That's the only one we had, but like I said last year, one's better than none, I suppose. Wow, I forgot this guy was Quincy. I think it's Roche or Roach. Either way, I forgot he was on the team. He was at one point considered a first-round talent. So for us to pick him up in, I think the sixth, I think it was the sixth, was a pretty big steal by the Steelers. So that was good for us. I think we are going to advance a week and see who wins the Super Bowl. I don't even know who the Ravens are playing. I don't know why that's not showing either. So the Ravens ended up beating the Saints. If my controller will work, we'll look at the recap. Marcus Lawrence won Defensive Player of the Year. That's not bad. But Super Bowl MVP was Lamar Jackson. That's how you know it's Madden, when Lamar Jackson makes it to a Super Bowl. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying that because I'm a Steelers fan. But he does play really good football. He just can't seem to win when it matters. We're going to end up calling it a day. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next rebuild. Thanks for watching.